Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ayurveda Free Health Insurance. I'm so excited to see your progress in your practice. I hope you are practicing your weekly yoga sequences. So without delay, let's get started today's yoga sequence. We will start our session with Sukhasana, easy pose, comfortable pose. So sit on your two folded blanket, then extend your legs in front of you, then bend your legs at your shins and bring your ankles under your knees. Sit tall and bring your hands on your thighs. Then slowly top to bottom close your eyes. Here in the pose, press your shin against in your calf and your calf presses back into your shin and your ankles under your knees. So make sure you are not crossing your legs at your ankles. You need to cross your legs at your shins. Then sit evenly on your height. Top of your buttocks down as you lift the sides of your vest up. Then draw your shoulder blades in, chest open. And breathe, chin level. Then use this moment to collect yourself for today's yoga session. Make yourself ready for the session. Breathe through nose in and out. Maintain the extension of your trunk. Few more seconds here. Breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, slowly open your eyes. Then stand in the center of your mat in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, legs straight, arms by your side, palms facing your thighs, chin level. So in the pose, press your big toe mound down, press through the center of your heel. Lift the top of your thighs up as you lift your kneecaps up. Then move the top of thighs back. Move the top of your buttock down as you lift the sides of your vest up, abdomen in. Draw your shoulder blades in and move the top of your shoulder down away from your ears. Arms reaching through the fingertips downward, chin level, and breathe. To come out of the pose, we move to the next pose, Urdhva Bandhanguli Asan, upward extended bound finger pose. So bring your hands in front of you, interlock your finger, turn your palms in front of you and brings your arm overhead. Here in the pose, as we did in Tadasana, press through your feet, lift the top of your thighs up, buttocks down, trunk extended upward, arms extended upward towards the ceiling from elbow to the wrist as you widen your palms, chin level, and breathe. To come out of the pose, press into your feet, trunk extended, bring your arms in front of you, change the interlock, then turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead, arms in line with your ear. In the pose, press your feet down, bring the top of your thighs up and move the top of thigh back. Move the buttocks down, sides of the waist up, shoulder blades in, chest open. Extend your arms from elbow to the wrist as you widen your palms. Again, press through the center of your heel, thighs back, abdomen in, and extend your arms from elbow to the wrist and breathe. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down, trunk extended, arm extended. Then bring your arms in front of you, release the interlock and come back to Tadasana. As I told you, when we plan a lesson for yoga session, the standing poses, we use them as a warm-up for the class. So let's get warm up. The next pose is Utthita Konasana, extended triangle pose. Again, stand in Tadasana, then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart, ankles under your wrist, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left foot in, bring your right leg all the way out. Padasana. Here, make sure your right heel is aligned with your left foot in a step. Then from here, exhale, bring your right arm to catch hold of your right ankle. Left arm reaching up through the fingertips. Here in the pose, press your outer left heel down, bring the top of left thigh back. Press your right big toe mound down and bring your right thigh out. Both legs are straight. Extend your trunk more towards right. Both arms are straight. Chest open, reaching through the fingertips. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then turn your head and look up. If you have neck and shoulder issue, you can bring your hand on your waist. Then to come out of the pose, look forward, press your outer left heel down. Inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your right leg in, bring your left leg all the way out. Here again, exhale, bring your left leg to catch hold of your ankle. Use brick as we did in our last sequences, and right arm reaching up. Then in the pose, press your outer right heel down. Bring the top of your right thigh back to extend your right side of the trunk more. Down, bring the top of left thigh out. Both arms are straight. Broaden your chest from center towards the fingertips. Then draw your shoulder blades in and turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, look forward. Press your outer right heel down, pull through your right arm, inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching, then bring your feet to the parallel, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Veer Bhadrasana to Warrior 2. Start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Padasana. Then turn your left foot in, turn your right leg all the way out. Padasana. Exhale, bend your knees. Then turn your head and look over right hand. In the pose, press your outer left heel down. Bring the top of left thigh out. Press the right big toe mound down. Bring the right knee towards your little toe side so you can make your shin bone perpendicular to the floor. And both fingertips reaching towards the both sides of the room. Right to the right, left to the right. Right to the right, left to the left. Top of buttocks down, abdomen in, trunk vertical. Then inhale and straighten your right arm, come up. Then repeat on the other side. Right leg in, left leg all the way out. Exhale, bend your left leg. Arms reaching, trunk extended. Here in the pose, press your outer right heel down. Bring the top of right thigh back. Make sure your heel didn't come up. Then bend little more so you can press your left big toe mound down. Bring the left knee towards little toe side so you can make your shin bone perpendicular to the floor. But don't lean on the left side. So pull through your right arm. Extend your trunk upward and vertical. Then turn your head and look over your left hand. Then to come out of the pose, press into your outer right heel. Straighten your left leg. Then turn your feet to the parallel. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Utkartasan, extended side angle pose. So stand in Tadasana, bend your legs and jump and step your feet wide apart. You can use the brick. I am doing it without brick today. So Padasana, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your left leg in, bring your right leg all the way out. Exhale, bend your leg as we did in Warrior 2. Then bring your right arm on the brick or on the floor. Then turn your left arm and bring it over head. In the pose, press your outer left heel down. Bring the top of left thigh back and extend the whole left side of your body from the left heel towards the left fingertips. Press the right big toe mound down. Press your right knee into your right arm pressing into the floor or into the brick. Right arm is straight. Left arm reaching through the fingertips. Then draw your shoulder blades in. Then turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, look forward. Press into your outer left heel down. Pull through your left arm. Inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then turn your right leg in. Turn your left leg all the way out. Bend your leg as we did in Warrior 2. Exhale, bring your left arm on the floor or on your brick, outer side of your left ankle. Right arm up, then turn your arm from the shoulder and bring it overhead. Again, here in the pose, press your outer right heel down, bring the top of right thigh back and extend your whole right side. These poses really help to cut down the fat of your waist. If you extend in a right way, then press your left big toe mound down. Press your left knee into your left arm pressing into the floor or brick. Right arm reaching through the fingertips towards the left side of the room. Then draw your shoulder blades in. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down. Pull through your right arm. Inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your both feet to the parallel. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. I hope you everybody get warmed up. I did. Next pose is Vimanasana, airplane pose, which is new to this sequence. So we will learn it and then practice it. So let's do it. So stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then trunk extended, arm reaching. Then turn your left leg all the way in and turn your right leg all the way out. If you are not able to properly turn your trunk, you always can lift up your left heel, pivot on the balls of your feet and slowly maintain the pelvis towards right side. Bring your left heel back. Arms reaching through the fingertips. Then on an exhale, bend your right leg, arms reaching. Then here in the pose, press into the outer left heel down and make sure you lift the top of your left thigh back. Then trunk extended apart, buttocks down and press your right big toe mound down and bend your right leg more without dropping your left thigh. Arm reaching, draw your shoulder blades in and gaze is forward. Then to come out of the pose, press your outer left heel down. Inhale, straighten your right leg and come to the center. Then turn your right leg all the way in. Turn your left leg all the way out. Make sure you turn your pelvis properly. Then here, exhale, bend your left leg and arms reaching, gaze is forward. So here in the pose, press your outer right heel down. Lift the top of right thigh up. Then press the right big toe mound down. Bend your left leg more without dropping your right thigh. Abdomen in, buttocks down, sides of waist up. Draw your shoulder blades in, arms reaching, gaze is forward. Then to come out of the pose, inhale, straighten your left leg, come to the center, then bend your legs, jump or step back to Tadasana. So hope you learn it. Now practice it. So our next pose is Veer Bhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 full pose. Stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Then turn your hands so your palm facing the ceiling. Then bring your arm overhead. Here, bring your palms together in Namaskar Asan. Make sure your chest broaden. If you feel in Namaskar Asan your chest shrink, so you can here stay in Urdhva So make sure if you go in Namaskar Asan, your chest should be broadened. If you shrink, go for Urdhva. Then turn your left leg all the way in. Turn your left leg all the way out. Here, bend your right leg. In the pose, press your outer left heel down. Lift the top of your left thigh back, buttocks down, abdomen in. And press the right big toe mound down. Bend your right leg more. Then draw your shoulder blades in, pressing your palms each other. Then turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, press your outer left heel down. Inhale, come up. Then turn to the center. Then repeat on the left side. Bring your right leg all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. Again. Exhale, bend your left leg. Trunk extended, arm reaching, chest broadened. Don't shrink in your chest. And make sure you are breathing. In the pose, press your outer right heel down. Lift the top of right thigh up. Press your left big toe mound down as you bend your left leg more. Buttocks down, abdomen in, sides of the vest up. Draw your shoulder blades in. Palms facing into each other. Then turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down. Straighten your left leg and come back to the center. Then bring your arms down. Then jump or step back to Tadasana. So Veer Bhadrasana is a pose where you are revolving your torso. Then you are bending your leg. You are doing the arm actions here. So make sure you can divide it. First you can just do the pose with the bent leg, arms on vest. Then you can do the pose with the only arms action in Urdhva or Namaskar without bending the leg, and feel where you lose the pose. Then try the full pose. Next pose is Utkartasan, uneven or fierce pose. I'll do it from my side. Then stand in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, all the Tadasana action. Bring the top of thigh back, buttocks down, sides of the vest up. Then bring your arms overhead with maintaining the Tadasana. Then extend your trunk upward through the fingertips. Then bend your knees and go down. Here in the pose, press through the center of your heel down. Press the big toe mounds down and bring the top of your thighs down more. How much you go down, you feel the pose more easy. Then buttocks down, sides of your vest up. Draw your shoulder blades in and pull through your fingertips. Gazes forward and breathe. Then to come out of the pose, press through the center of your heel. Inhale, then bring your arm in Tadasana. Again, I told you this is little hard pose. So you can try it with the wall as I showed you in the yoga sequence week 3. Our next pose is Uttan, intense side stretch pose. So I'm doing it without brick. You can use the brick as I showed you in the last sequences. Then stand in Tadasana, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Bring your hands on your vest. Then turn your left leg all the way in. Turn your right leg all the way out. Blades in, chest up, head up. Exhale, extend your trunk forward, parallel to the floor. Bring your hands on the floor or fingertips and draw your shoulder blades in back concave. Here in the pose, press into the center of your both feet. Bring the top of your thigh up as you straighten your both legs. Press your fingertips into the floor as you straighten your arm. Draw your shoulder blade in and extend your torso more forward, head up. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out. Extend your trunk along to your right leg. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin. Both legs are straight. Then to come out of the pose, press into the center of your feet. Tighten your legs. Straighten your arms. Head up. Then bring your hand on your waist. Draw your shoulder blades in. Extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then look forward and bring yourself to the center. Make sure to come out of the pose. You can take your time, but to come out of the pose, to go in the pose in a right way is very, very important. So you will not come your head first. You need to bring your head with the movement of your torso, and your chest will keep broadened. Okay, then repeat on your left. Bring your right leg all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. Draw your shoulder blades in. Chest up, head up. Then on exhale, extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands or fingertips on the floor, or as I said you can use your bricks, but make sure your back should not be curved. Your back should be concave. So here in the pose, press through the center of your heel. Lift the top of your thighs up as you straighten your both legs. Press the fingertips into the floor as you straighten your arms. Draw your shoulder blades in and extend your torso forward more. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out. Extend your torso along to your left leg. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down, tighten your legs, straighten your arms, head up. Take a moment here. Then bring your hand on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, then extend your torso forward and upward to come up. Then look forward. Then bring yourself to the center of the room. Then bend your legs, jump or step back to Tadasana. Next pose is Uttan Asan, standing forward bend pose. We can do it from two ways today. So I will show you from my side, Uttan Asan. So here in Tadasana, then separate your feet hip width apart, or 1 foot and 1.5 foot away. Then from here, bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, chest up, head up. Then exhale and extend your torso forward, then go downward and bring your hand on the floor. Head up and back concave. So here in the pose, press into the outer and inner edges of your feet. Lift the top of your thighs up as you lift your kneecaps. Then move the thighs back. Move the buttocks down and extend the sides of your waist down. Press the fingertips into the floor. Straighten your arms. Draw your shoulder blades in as you extend your torso more forward, head up. Then on exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your trunk downward more and bring your head to touch your shin. If you are able, you can hold your ankles if this is more helpful. Then to come out of the pose, press into your feet, tighten your legs, straighten your arms, head up, then bring your hand on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, extend your trunk forward and upward to come up, then look forward and come back to Tadasana. If you are beginner, so I will show you this pose with the breaks. So again, set up your breaks on the vertical height in front of your mat. Then stand in Tadasana, separate your feet hip width apart. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, chest up, head up. Then exhale, extend your trunk forward, parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands on the brick, and brick will go in line with your little toe side under your shoulder and head up. I'll show you from my side also. So these are the bricks, they will go in line with my little toe side and under shoulder. Press your arms, head up. Same here in the pose, press into the outer and inner edges of your feet. Lift the top of your thighs up, tighten your kneecaps, move the thighs back, buttocks down. Extend the sides of your waist down. Now press your hands into the brick, straighten your arms and draw your shoulder blades in. Make your back concave as you extend your trunk forward more, head up. Then from here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your torso downward, head down. So you can practice this one. This way, when you get the whole extension of your trunk, you can do it without the bricks. But we need to use the prop. We want to do the poses in a right way so we can get the benefits of our poses. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down, tighten your legs, straighten your arms, head up. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, extend your trunk forward and upward to come up and then come back to Tadasana. Next pose is Halasana Plow pose. So today we do the full pose. So the same way we set up our blankets, 3 blankets, stack them on each other as we did in sequence 3. So set up them and then sit on your blanket with bent legs. If you have trouble in swinging, you can always use a brick under your hips this way, or you can use another blanket. So this gives you the help to swing up. Then lay down on your blanket with the shoulder up on the blanket, neck and head down. Then bring your hand down to support you. Then bring your knees towards you, hips up, and then swing your legs back to the floor. Then bring your hands on your back and extend your trunk upward. Here in the pose, press the mounts of toes down and bring your top of thighs back towards pelvis. Legs tighten. Your trunk extend upward, chest broaden. For this one, press your elbows down, press your hands into your back and extend your torso upward and breathe. Then to come out of the pose, bend your knees and slowly bring yourself and then slide down upward towards the head. Take a moment here, then roll to your side and come up. Our next pose is Eggpad Sarvangasan. So this is the first teaching for to get you ready for the shoulders. So again we use the 3 folded blanket the same way we used for the Halasana. So here I am just showing you this pose today from Halasana. I am going in Halasana. Bring my elbows in to broaden my chest. Then here extend trunk upward. Left leg will stay on the floor and straighten your right leg upward towards the ceiling. Here make sure your both legs are straight. Then to come out of the pose, bring your right leg downward and now repeat on your left. Again make sure press your elbows down, trunk extended upward. Press your right feet into the floor, then extend your left leg upward. Both legs are straight. Then to come out of the pose, bring your left leg down. Again in Halasana, to come out, bend your knees and bring yourself back slowly. Then slide yourself up. Take a moment here. Then roll to your side and come up. Our next pose is Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. So sit on your high 2 folded blanket. Extend your leg in front of you. Dandasana. Arms by your hip side, trunk extended upward. Then on an exhale, catch hold the big toes of your feet. Trunk extended upward and forward. Then on an exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk forward. Then bring your chin, then your forehead towards your shin. Here in the pose, press the center of your heel down. Bring the top of your thighs towards pelvis. Extend the back side of your leg from buttock towards heel. Top of buttock down, extend the sides of your waist towards your feet. When you get the extension of your trunk, you will easily come forward. Then draw your shoulder blades in. Move your elbow up and out as you extend your torso forward more and your forehead rests on your shin. Then to come out of the pose, inhale, raise your head, raise your chest, come up, then come back to Dandasana, staff pose. Our next pose is Setubandh Sarvangasan. Next pose is Setubandh Sarvangasan, bridge pose. So in week 3 yoga sequence, I showed you this pose with 2 ways. The folded blankets, 5 to 6 blanket and plus sign on each other. Today I am showing you with the help of brick. So for this pose, lay down on your back with the bent leg, shoulders down, upper back down. Then lift your hips up and bring your bricks on the horizontal height under your sacrum and tailbone. Then extend your leg one after other. If you are able, keep your feet together. Otherwise, you can separate them a little. Then draw your shoulder blades in, chest open, palms up. Here in the pose, press through the center of your heel down. Extend the back side of your leg from buttock towards heel and bring the top of your thighs towards pelvis, growing down. Shoulder blades in, chest broaden. Then to come out of the pose, slowly start to bend your legs. Lift your hips up, remove the bricks and lay down for a while. Then roll to your side and come up. Our next pose is Savasana. So I'll instruct you. You guys go and do the Savasana. Lay down on your back with the bent leg. Draw your shoulder blades in. Abdomen relax. Then extend your legs one after other. Release your legs from hips. Then bring your feet sideways. Your arms by your side, palms facing up. Then slowly top to bottom close your eyes. As I always tell you, Savasana is about relaxation. We are laying down on the floor so we can observe. After every session, observe your body, where you feel relaxed, where you feel tensed, how your body reflects the poses, what actions you got today, what actions you need to progress. So observe here. Observe your breath in and out. Observe the movement of your rib cage, abdomen in and out. Here release, relax, let go. Savasana is the end of the class, end of the yoga session, and it is the most important pose, most difficult pose. So as we end the class with Savasana, you can do it 5 to 10 minutes and you will feel the relaxation in your body and mind. Feel the rejuvenation in your body. Then to come out of the pose, bring your hands on your abdomen. Slowly start to bend your legs one after other. Then turn to your right side. Take a moment. Then press your left hand. Inhale and come up to sitting cross-legged pose. Bring your palms in front of you. Again, close your eyes. Bow your head to the heart. Namaste. So this is the yoga sequence of week 4. Learn the new poses, then practice the whole sequence. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment box. Till then, bye-bye. Take good care of yourself because health is wealth. See you in the next video with the yoga sequence of week 5.